classical music for children and teaching material, classical music. That is what thrilled me in the last 6 months. My name is Peter Bach, and yes, I'm a member of this family of musicians, and no, I don't play a musical instrument. I crowdfunded my book project some 4 or 5 years ago, and that is the Bach biography for children, and the English version is already prepared, so I need a few more months that I bring that on the market. But today it's about the teaching material, classical music. I accomplished that by 95%, and it's usable in presence schooling, it's usable in online schooling, and even if half of the class is at home and the other half class is in the school, you can use it. You can even use it that one student uses his laptop and another student uses it on paper. So after all, it's environmental protection if you don't print it, but you can. And the sense behind is to get children acquainted to classical music, and it should be very, very careful, because you can spoil a lot more than you can get those students to classical music. So I prepared, there is one more thing. I created this book for adults, but that will never be translated because it makes no sense to translate these funny letters which children sent to Johann Sebastian Bach. But if you speak German, it's a nice gift for Christmas or so. So finally, I did this coloring book for children. I did it with my wife and with my cousin Brianna. And so the classical music thing can already start in kindergarten. But did you know Johann Sebastian Bach was in prison? I'm not kidding. So okay, let's go to the 150 questions. That looks like that, and looks like that. And this is homework, and the same thing is in the test. Same questions by the word. And next, is this test. And finally, the answers is like that. And the very special thing is teachers don't have to do the corrections. It's supposed to be done by the students, because then they appear the names a third time after the homework and after the test. They do the correction. And for that, I provide a video. I narrated it completely, and in German, of course, first in German, and it looks like that when I don't finalize it. Bei der 51 ist die A falsch und die B ist auch falsch, und wir kommen wieder zu Bach. Von ihm gibt es rund 35 Denkmäler, die meisten in Deutschland, viele in Europa und sogar eins in Shanghai. But I want to have it the noble way. I want to add illustration, and that is what I need a part of the money for. Bei der 51 ist die A falsch und die B ist auch falsch, und wir kommen wieder zu Bach. Von ihm gibt es rund 35 Denkmäler, die meisten in Deutschland, viele in Europa und sogar eins in Shanghai, in China, wo man eigentlich eine ganz andere Musiktradition hat. Bei der
Frage 52 und der Antwort 52.
So that everything is interesting and it's exciting, and it's all about, I found out that what many people like is popular classical music. So when you're 16 or 20, 30 or 50, you say, well, I heard that somewhere and I like that song. In general, I don't like classic, but I like that song. And you have no possibility to check out what this song is about in classical music, because you hear it in advertisement, in films and movies. But if you go to a classical radio station, you get the classical music which you don't like. And so if you start early in life to make children listen to the popular musical pieces, they later will be reminded of your experience in kindergarten or schooling time, and you say, wow, that is what I like. And then it's important to know that there is a word, a keyword, popular. And popular classical music is what I collected, and I found 300 pieces, and I provide it on my website. It's for free. You get by each piece to YouTube, and so you have a whole collection, and you probably know many of them and you probably like them. So please support my German project, because that will be the foundation whether ever I translate it in English and bring it on the market. Because if the result is not that interesting, I probably wouldn't do it in English. And it's a whole lot of work which I can do by myself. It will be 95%, of course. And then I would do another crowdfunding, but that crowdfunding will never happen if that is not a success. Now we get to the second part where I need some support and money for. I have to address all these teachers by postcards. This is the front side, this is the rear side, and you might question, why doesn't he do it with emails? And I can tell you, the emails with a probability of 80% land in the spam, then the secretary in the school says, what is that? And erases it. And finally, it's not clear whether the right teacher in the school is addressed by the secretary, and so probably most of the work is for the birds. And with that postcard that gets to the school, nobody trashes it. Absolutely not. You wouldn't dare. And so the secretary gives it to the teacher's room, and there that postcard gets from one teacher to the next teacher until it finds the right destination. And that is why I need these postcards. And the funny thing is, it costs about 3.5 cents to have it printed. Doesn't matter whether that is euro cent or US cent, it's almost the same. But it's 17 times more expensive for the postage. It is 60 cents for the postage, 3.5 cents for the print. I would be happy if you spread this request among teachers. Maybe you have some in the family or acquaintances or friends, and please spread the word via Facebook and Twitter and whatever. Please help me to spread the word. Please support me, and I thank you very much for listening.